Now that we understand why bus compression is so powerful as a mixing tool, let's get hands-on with an example and get in the mix. Pause this movie and open the appropriate file for your DAW. If you don't have access to a DAW right now, you can continue watching this video to see the Get in the Mix demonstration. Take a listen to this full mix with the bus compression bypassed.
And when the long road is calling me, like a smile that comes with the summer breeze, I know somewhere down here there's a place for you and me.
It sounds pretty good, but I want to get just a little more lift out of the lower level details and tuck in the transients a bit to glue everything together. Now listen with the bus compression enabled.
And when the long road is calling me, like a smile that comes with the summer breeze, I know somewhere down here there's a place for you and me.
Here I'm using an attack of 5 milliseconds to allow some of the transients to punch through, and a release of 200 milliseconds, or about an eighth note in this song, based on the tempo. Generally, I only want to get no more than a dB or 2 of gain reduction, just enough to tie things together and give me that lift and tuck on the whole mix. In this example, I exaggerated my threshold settings just a bit to make the effect more audible, but in a real mix I might go back and ease off the gain reduction. While mixed bus compressors are great for gluing a mix together, they can often do more damage than good when pushed too hard, flattening your mix and sucking all the life out of it. Listen to this example of too much bus compression.
And when the long road is calling me, like a smile that comes with the summer breeze, I know somewhere down here there's a place for you and me.
Hopefully you heard the pumping and breathing of the compressor digging into the mix too aggressively. While certain styles of music take advantage of this aesthetic, it is generally a sign of too much bus compression, so be extra careful with processors that affect your entire mix, especially when it comes to compression, as it's very hard to undo later in mastering. Many times I will use no master bus compression in a mix, or only bus compress specific groups of tracks. It all depends on the style of music and what I think will benefit the song most. For instance, in electro music, the pumping effect over the entire mix is part of the genre. The 4-on-the-floor kick drum drives the compressor into gain reduction on every beat, causing the compressor to swell and breathe to the beat of the music. Tweaking the attack and release settings of the bus compressor could really change the attitude and transparency of this effect. To create this effect, try using slower attack and faster release times with a decent amount of gain reduction.